Because only one thing counts in this life. Get them to sign on the line which is dotted.
All right, now when you come down off the roof, before you knock the door to bring the homeowner back out, you should have your iPad or your smartphone ready. You should have a storm report run for the property, for that address specifically, over the last 365 days. You're going to select the highest wind rating in that time. Now, let's talk about some things. Let's say you have two high storm rating. One's 80 and one's 78, or one's 80 and another one's 80, and they're 6 months apart. If the damage looks fresher, select the date that is closer to the damage. If the damage looks older, select the older date to be closer to that damage. A rule of thumb, if it's kind of in the air, always select the older date, because any old damage will always be included with new damage. Now that you have your storm report ready, you're going to pull up AccuLynx on your smartphone or on your tablet. You're going to knock the door, give the homeowner the good news and the bad news, do the close, and you're going to pull out your AccuLynx lead information, and you're going to grab some information from them. Let me grab some information from you, and you start entering it. The new lead form has all of the information on it. So when you're going through, you can just follow that. Anything that has an asterisk is required. Now when it comes to insurance company and claim number, you don't need to worry about those while you're creating the lead. You should select the insurance company, and if it's other, just write in what the insurance company is in the bar that will present itself afterwards. And then you're going to go down. If you can assign the lead, assign it to yourself, and then enter any notes you may have in the notes section, and then create the lead. From there, you're going to go to the search bar, bring up the new lead, and then you're going to verify that that information is correct that you entered, and you're going to call in the claim.
Yo.
Using that storm report that you have. Now every carrier is different. There's probably about 5 or 6 main carriers, and they all function just a little bit differently. But overall, the call is going to include a few things. It's going to include the homeowner probably verifying their information with the insurance company, and then the claims representative will probably ask you who you are, what company you're with. They might ask for the company address, your contact information. It's okay to give all that information. From there, they'll begin to ask things about the damage, the date of loss, and you're not going to let the homeowner answer these questions. You're going to answer those questions and take control. You need to remember this call is being recorded, so everything you say needs to have a non-definitive answer if it could be used against you later. So the answer to any question is never no. The only thing you're going to say is not that I am aware of at this time, or not that we are aware of at this time. If they ask you what's going on to the roof, you're going to say that there is widespread wind damage. The wind damage is always widespread. They may have questions on whether or not it's walkable and things of that nature. Every roof will be a little bit different. Once you have completed the call, at the end of it, they are going to give you a claim number. Now you want to write this claim number down either on your hand or a sheet of paper. Do not just enter it into AccuLynx. If you enter it into AccuLynx and you lose connection, even for a moment, the page will refresh when you're entering it and it will disappear. So you need to write it down first and then go into the lead, and you're going to scroll down to a section that's going to say insurance, and you're going to enter the claim number. You'll enter the date of loss, the date you filed the claim, and the claim number itself, and then you need to save it. Make sure you're always saving edits. Once you save it, verify that that information is there and that it's correct, and then you're going to go to signing the document. This is going to be covered in AccuLynx, the AccuLynx chapter, and you're going to walk them through the contract. Walking through the contract is pretty simple. It's going to be summarizing each paragraph. To begin with, you will have the customer's information at the very top. You're going to ask them, okay, Mrs. Jones, let's walk you through this agreement. The very top is your information. Can you please verify that that is correct for me? And they're going to say, yes, it looks great, or no, I need you to change this. You can just change it in that file specifically. You don't need to start a new Smart Doc. After you verify their information is correct, you're going to walk them through the rest of the agreement. Here's how I do it. Okay, Mrs. Jones, this is our agreement. The first paragraph is just outlining our roles. It's stating that Tempel Roofing is the contractor, and they intend to furnish any labor and materials, permits, and other items in order for your project to be completed. Your role as the customer. You're going to pay us, and you're going to select colors and things like that. The second paragraph of the agreement states what I told you at the door. In summary, it is stating that we are going to work directly with your insurance company, and we're going to get them to approve the roof. If they do approve the roof, we are the contractor that gets to roof the home. There is no getting bids, there's no getting other contractors involved, there are no second opinions. We're the ones who get to roof the house. That's what's in it for us. Any and all insurance proceeds will be assigned to Tempel Roofing. However, on the other side of it, you'll see here at the bottom, it'll say in bold, in the event that the client's insurance company denies the claim and does not approve any replacement or repair work, the client may cancel this agreement prior to the commencement of roofing work by the contractor. In layman's terms, if we're successful, you're going to pay us and we get to roof the house. If we're not successful, you don't owe us anything. Sound fair? Probably going to say something like, sounds good to me. Then you're going to walk them through the insurance portion. It says here your insurance company as well as the claim number. Down here where it says your deductible amount, it just says per policy because that's what the deductible amount will be based off of. They may have a question here about deductibles, so make sure you educate yourself on how that process is handled. After that is going to be an assignment of claim. You can explain this to the homeowner, which is, in summary, they're assigning their rights for that claim to Tempel Roofing. It forces the insurance company to cooperate with us and to treat us as the insured, so they have to communicate with us. After that is a signature line. So then I just say, okay, do you have any questions about this? Everyone always says no because they've already asked their questions. Fantastic. I'll just have you click the sign there. They'll click, and you're going to scroll to the second page, which is the additional terms and conditions. It's going to cover things that may or may not have happened in the past. For example, I like to cover a few things that are pretty basic. Number one, they have a workmanship warranty, and it's going to be outlined, and I'll point to where it is in the additional terms and conditions. Number two, you might want to take some things down that if you have precious works of art or things like mirrors hanging on your wall, when we roof the home, that vibration may travel through the rest of the framing and that those items may be shaken off the walls. These are just things that we're disclosing. The most important part is line item 21, and that is stating that you are agreeing to participate and cooperate in the roofing and claims process, and you are agreeing to disclose any and all communications you receive from the insurance company immediately upon receiving them. Furthermore, you're agreeing to pay us any and all insurance proceeds upon receiving them immediately. We act as the steward of the funds per our agreement. From there, you're going to have at the bottom of that additional terms and conditions, there'll be another blue box that's for an initials. They'll click that, and then they'll hit a box that says finish or confirm. From there, it'll take them to another page, and they'll have to hit finish again, and then it will say something like, your response has been recorded, you may close this browser. You can close that tab, go back to the previous tab, and you'll click on your own name. And then you will do the same thing at the bottom of the first page. You will sign for the Tempel Roofing agent. You'll sign that, and you'll go through the same finish and confirm process. Then it will say that your response has been recorded as well, and it will auto-upload to the project. That is the close. Now we'll talk about post-close and asking for referrals.
You.
What's up?
What you doing, son?
Nothing. Just chilling. Killing.